$0.98, but let's do some math really quickly because $21.98, when you get 2 of these plants, that's $11 each. Let's do some more math. Each plant has actually 2 inside of it. So really what you're getting at home is 4 plants, which means your price for each one is $5.50. This is an amazing value. It ships to you for free, $7.33, and I wish you could smell the lavender that I am smelling right now in the studio. I purchased this about an hour before I went on air because I was getting nervous that like if I wait any longer that it's going to be gone. So I did pick up on it, and you are the reason that like what you said to me the other day about this being used in a lavender simple syrup. I told to my husband yesterday and he was like, get it. We need to add that to our bar. To be able to say that we are able to create our own lavender, harvest it, is something so cool.
And that's the thing about gardening. It looks beautiful, you know, your flowers outside the house, but when you can also bring them inside and have some real function or purpose, it like really makes it full circle and very satisfying. That's why I also love to grow vegetables. But lavender, you know, I have almost 100 of these planted on my property.
Do you really?
And the reason why is A, I raise bees and they love the lavender flowers. These are great for your pollinators. But B, because I love using lavender in our house. I mean, my wife, she sews. She makes little sachet bags. She makes little eye pillows. Oh, cool. All kinds of stuff we fill with our own homegrown lavender. And this collection is probably my favorite because, first of all, you get the white, which is like, oh, so didn't even know that existed.
Exactly, yeah.
So rare. But you also get the purple and the white together combined. And this collection, like you mentioned, you're getting 2 pieces, 2 containers, but there's actually 4 plants in here because each container has a purple and white planted. And so your look is this, what you see on set, the very first year.
It's this right here. In year 1. Now, I want to know about harvesting it because that's, to me, I love the look of it. I love that it's going to attract the pollinators because that's really important for me for everything that I have in my garden. But I can't wait to take it out and to start creating some stuff with it.
So true.
So how do you do that?
So, okay, you're going to get your first flush of flowers midsummer.
Okay.
So these bloom for about 5 months every single year, and you could just have 1 flush and just leave them on the plant, but you'll encourage a second wave of flowers if you cut them when they first come up midsummer. Then you can take a rubber band and hang dry them in your house for about a week till they're obviously dry.
Yep.
The plant will then be stimulated to produce a whole nother wave of flowers later on in summer. But now you have this everlasting dried bouquet. You can keep this, you can give it just as is, or something that I like to do, and unfortunately I only have 1 of these.
No, that's okay.
Today,
I can just take it and watch it.
Is that you basically gently coax all this dried lavender off the stem. Now, we do this because the stems are not really usable for anything, but all of these flowers now, check this out. You've got so many lavender flowers. That's just from 1 bundle. Maybe you do like the sachet bags. Maybe you do have some potpourri baskets. Maybe you're going to make that simple syrup and then strain out the leftover flower matter at the end. There's so many options. Personally, I keep little bags of lavender in my sock drawer and in my closet because where I live in Indiana, moths can be a problem, and I totally hate mothball smell. It's the worst smell possible.
This is amazing. This smells a lot better than mothball. I'm literally just going to stand here and just smell this. It is so relaxing. Like the lavender scent that you get from this, it's more fragrant than what you would find elsewhere, right?
Way more fragrant. What's Devin got to do here?
What do I have? Well, so in my garden here in Westchester, I grow these. I love them. And the way that I like to layer them in my garden, I will put the sedum right in front of them.
Stone crop. Let me just
sorry, the stone crop. Sedum is its Latin name. And I will put that stone crop right in front of the lavender. And especially this Angelina, when that contrasts with these flowers blooming, it's beautiful. It creates just the perfect little cottage garden energy.
Well, I love that you can layer with this. I love that you can mix colors. You can mix the plants up, which is fantastic. But this is something that is super unique. It's also super popular as well. It's $11 each. What you see in front of you, this is season number 1.
Yeah.
What would season number 2 look like, though?
Well, so they just get slightly bigger, and that's a good thing. Because these plants are compact. They've been bred to be compact. Majority of lavenders out there, Justin, after the 2nd and 3rd year, they are sprawling. They are not that pretty. They have great flowers still, but they don't look sightly. They have a lot of stems and just kind of hanging out on the floor.
Sure.
These, however, have been bred to be upright, mounding, and only be around 12 to 16 inches tall and wide. So that means you can line your walkways, you can have them in containers, and they're gonna look good year after year without any, you know, where do I cut to make this look nice without ruining all my harvest of flowers the next year?
Right. Well, the fact that you can put them in a container is so nice. Do I need to bring them inside at all?
No, so these are super winter hardy down to minus 20 below zero. Let's talk some more facts here. They love full sun.
Okay, great.
They
All right, they're going in
are
my front yard
very drought tolerant. Probably the most drought tolerant plant that we have. Also, they do start blooming at the beginning of summer, and they don't stop till the first frost. I mean, you get a immense long period of blooms.
Wow.
And finally, this is something that is a strategic flower, because if you're growing vegetables, plant this with them. You're going to bring all the pollinators in who are going to pollinate your vegetables.
Right.
And the smell repels things like deer,
Really?
ticks, flies, hornworms, all the stuff you don't want in your garden.
Oh, wow.
So you can use lavender as sort of a natural force field. I always have lavender planted with my garden beds.
It's $7.33 each. That is it. This is the most affordable item that we have in this show. You're getting 2 of these plants, but it's a 2-in-1 each plant. So you're getting both that white and the blue lavender that is all mixed together in one. The look that you see here is year 1. That's your first season. It'll get a little bit bigger for next season, but just a little bit, and that's what you're going to have year after year.
Yes.
It's a perennial, so it's coming back every single year. What you see here, you can harvest this, and you're going to be able to have this beautiful
That's
lavender
right.
scent that maybe, like you talked about the eye patches, talk about going to bed with and having that eye patch on with lavender that you grew. That is the most, I experience this when I go to the spa.
Yeah.
Now I get to have it in my own house.
Well,
I'm
and
so
here's the
excited.
thing, most lavender scented stuff is fake and not real. Even the simple syrups you buy, they've got dyes and false lavender flavor. Here, you're gonna have the real thing.
Yep,
And
water,
that's what's so
sugar,
fun.
my lavender.
Yeah,
like
right?
that's it.
And the white lavender, so special. People, when they see it, they kind of freak out. They're like, wow, I didn't even know that existed. It sounds like an
Right.
oxymoron, white lavender. But the 2 plants that you're getting, I mean, the 2 containers have 4 plants total. There's a white and a purple in each container. So you're getting 4 healthy lavender plants. This one's got little buds ready to go, actually to start blooming for you. This is the white. And funny though, when the white first comes, it looks a little bit brown.
Oh, really?
Like the buds, and then they bloom out of that
Oh, that's awesome.
into white.
Well, I can't wait
Very
to watch
cool.
it grow. I picked up on this today. A lot of people are picking up on it as well. It's M134834. It is a sale price of $21.98. And how many of these this season? Over 7,000. Oh, I'm sorry, over 7,400 of them already picked up on this season so far, which is fantastic. Easy pay is $7.33. Coming up in a little bit, first time I've seen this,